Good afternoon, Jason, KO4TFE here, back at Camp Nelson again, my home park. I've got time for a quick activation today, probably about half an hour. I've got some errands to run in Lexington, which is about a 45-minute drive from here, so I need to get on the air and pack up pretty quickly. So I'm going to just do a car activation because I don't have time to set up my normal table and chair and all that. I don't want to set up my mast and everything because it's really windy today, so I'm going to use my gable antenna again and see if I can make it work. I do have a tuner today if I need it, just because last time my SWR was a little high in some areas. I couldn't get it below about 3 to 1 with my setup. Today I'm going to put it on the top of my vehicle instead of on the trunk to see if I can get a little better of a ground plane action going on. But also I want to have a low footprint today because, as you can see, it's pretty busy. There's usually not that many people here, but it's pretty packed today. It's a beautiful 63-degree day here in Kentucky, 1 week out from Christmas, and it feels like spring, so it's pretty abnormal. I wish I had time to kind of operate outside, but I need to get on the air quickly, and any activation is better than no activation. So I'm going to get set up here and try to get my antenna tuned and get on the air. Alright, so I'm going to start out on 10 meters here. I have no idea if this is going to work. I did check before I left. It looks like there was a big solar storm. Let's see. 13, so that's 18. It looks like it mostly affected South America, but there's like maybe an R1 radio blackout up into mid-latitude. So I'm going to start on 10, just see if I get out. Not sure what's going to happen. Park's getting even busier now. The parking lot's filling up here. I don't know that I've ever seen it this busy except for the annual Veterans Day event that they have. I don't have much time, so I'm going to call for a little bit. Like I said, I've got probably half an hour to operate, so I'm going to try to call for a few more minutes and move down the bands. A few more seconds, probably. The antenna tuned up at about 1.3 to 1 on 10 meters, so that's pretty impressive. The first one I got, I could not get to tune anywhere. It was just all over the place, and so I told my wife to return it. And instead she exchanged it, which actually turns out to be a good thing. Looks like I had a defective one, because this one I've had pretty good luck getting to tune up. Go ahead and move down. I'm going to move to 15 here. So let me get this antenna tuned up here. see what that looks like. It's not perfect, but now we've got somebody right next to us again. So yet another patron here at the park, which is good to see. It's good to see people out using the parks that our taxpayer dollars pay for. Okay, well, that looks good. About 1.3 again, so not too bad. I think the roof of the car makes a much better ground plane for this antenna than the trunk did. Man, why am I having trouble here? It's loud and clear, I just am having trouble copying. Don't go away on me. Give me a chance here. I'm just in a rough day copying for some reason. 579. The first contact that I botched there was a 599. Counted, I think. K1 NEG. NEO. Alright, I think I'm going to move down a little bit. I'm going to move down because it's a little bit rough and I don't have much time. I've got about 25 minutes left, so I want to make sure and get my 10. I've got 3, so not doing too bad. Let's see. It said there was a big solar storm today that impacted the bands. Maybe it's dissipated a bit, or I just didn't come this far north. Let's see, so let's get this guy around where I want to be. 18, 17.9, that's close. Let's see what we can do. That's a little better. I really do think I've got a cabling issue here. Which may actually have been what was wrong with the first antenna as well. Swear this key, I do not like this key. I wonder, let's see here. maybe I can tune it up a little bit. It's showing 3 to 1, and this key I do not like for this reason, because if your SWR, even I'm running 10 watts, but if my SWR is above about 1.5, it will burn the crap out of my hands. So took almost all my time. I've got about 10 minutes now. Somebody down in there, but I don't know if they're calling me or if it's, let's see here. Oh my goodness. Retune holding the key because I was tuner was getting flaky because I tuned it when I wasn't holding it. So I think I need to rebuild the tuner cable too. I think the connection on the back of the radio is a little flaky. The bands are kind of in bad shape today, or it could just be equipment failures on my end, but somebody calling CQ on top of me. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap it up because I don't have time to move around and find another frequency and tune the antenna up. So, it's not a very good activation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So not a successful activation, but between, I think, the bands being in pretty rough shape and equipment issues, I did the best I could. So any day on the radio is better than no day on the radio, so at least I got to get out and enjoy the weather a little bit. And we'll live to fight another day. And until that day, 73.